A little more cash in each paycheck and in your pocket. That will be the case for minimum wage workers in Delaware starting in 2025, as the rate is increasing by $1.75.
You can't expect everything else to cost more and not pay the people on the front line more.
The current rate in Delaware is $13.25 per hour. At the start of the new year, the new wage will be $15 per hour. Liz Libertor lives in Milton and says it has to be done.
I think we don't have a choice because those people need to make a living. They need to be, and the more people that can make a living without being on public subsidies, the better off we are.
Jay McConnell with the Mercantile at Milton, on the other hand, doesn't think it will make a real difference.
I don't think it'll help them that much considering everything else is going up along the way.
Whether it was a store worker, a store owner, or just someone who's experienced making minimum wage in their life, they all seem to agree that it's not about making a comfortable wage, but rather just a livable one.
Delaware ranks 31st on multiple cost of living reports, which means this new increase in the minimum wage is a big increase in purchasing power for low-wage workers.
This wage change means that Delaware is now in one of those states that has a higher minimum wage, and while it's not quite as high as California or Washington, D.C., this jump is a pretty big one. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Brendan. And here's a quick look at the minimum wage for the other two states on Delmarva. In Maryland, it's already $15 an hour, and in Virginia, it's $12 an hour.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, who do you think benefits the most from an increase in the minimum wage?
And let's take a look at what you guys think. And so far, 65% say entry-level workers would benefit the most. 24% say part-time workers. Only 2% saying full-time workers. And 9% say families with kids.
If you haven't had a chance to vote yet, you can still do that. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.